Some condition dani Tadachimbo, Guru Mochela, Goranine, Yone, Yon to Tapat Nate, Carisebe, Raron Sosoki, Mada Bijutan Jijan, Tava Hitchone, Ishinjilaba, the young grace.
So in this way, the whole contents of all the object of refuge and the Buddhas as the Guru Pamasambhava, that supplicating with full devotion, with single-pointed mind, through which that one's impure body, speech, mind got completely purified and then actualized with the enlightened wisdom, just nature. So then today, of course, is the 10th day of this, as the Guru Pamasambhava's, just a special day.
Treda situ, deri kigirva, deri Guru Rinpoche, tomar kutu itu kasu, trelo treda. Dari tiba cula, ini ngasih nongole, ini dana kau jualin, kucing so jarwas cemen so dengi, dendru itu sedang teres.
So that according to the Tibetan calendar, that 6th month and the 10th day, that were according to sentient beings' perception, that Guru Pamasambhava just born in the lotus. So according to our perception, that as explained before, that Guru Pamasambhava appears in this way, but in reality Guru Pamasambhava is just enlightened and benefiting all this being from many countless eons before. So just only according to our perception, then Guru Pamasambhava appears to be born in this world.
Sanje kunyanga dene lo ni kutani zonde diagane shane diagane lo tongsom rezon kune de bela sha bela on sonje temba ngane mai tar mata bare te na te ka so ten Guru Rinpoche ke bejila se de je tu bache beji bela gavi te mena tangji ene che je un roji che on the dune sonji tema nima kya wata bunde de jesete lono sembio de sembio la kana don sembo chila ke bishe de shendo di kala te yarchen non di be yarbo don le moyon de be di lo ben mo na sembio ne ma ja yuro no bel la kar yuro no se on ki wala tene na sembo Nduri Joseph Palyul de Madonna, sentiti la canal Momboyon, Tendogio, Yena, Charonso Nale Debayon, Papa Cedo, Nakayon Sume, Charonso Debajan Suyana, Dijin Nandramedi, Chepartini, young Sichitus, Zambalina, Chepat Berkawa in the Menachkan, Mise Kong so Kalkino Bateres.
So, as a Guru Pamasambhava that existing in India about 2,000-3,000 years, and then as Guru Pamasambhava was invited to Tibet, and then in Tibet gave all these teachings, and then all the just local spirits or gods and cannibals, everything that just been subdued, and then with his activity of like pacifying and magnetizing and power and just subjugation, through which that to flourish the Dharma, that in Tibet, that later on that Dharma flourish like a sunshine all over the Tibet. And then Guru Pema Samboa need to leave to that Color Copper Mountain where that need to subdue and take care of all these cannibals. And then at that time, just all the king and ministers and all the subjects requested to Guru Pema Samboa to stay in Tibet, but then he explained to them that he must have to go to just subdue all these cannibals, otherwise that may create lots of problem to this world. And in this way, then Guru Pema Samboa anyway explained as his last words, that in which it says, whoever have that devotion and do supplication prayer, then I'm never gone anywhere. And whoever have that devotion, I'm never ever been separated, and especially I'll be just coming back to this world, and specifically even to the snow land of Tibet on the 10th, every 10th of the month, that whoever just carry through practice and have this devotion, sure I'll be present there. So especially that according to this explanation, that our world, which is known as Mijin Jigden, means that the world of not been separating, which is known as like that 100 million just worlds, that which is existing in this universe. And each and every 100 million universe, there is the manifestation of Guru Pema Samboa, and then benefiting all this sentient being. And every world where there are existing 6 realms of sentient beings, then Guru Pema Samboa manifesting into these 6 realms and benefiting all those sentient beings and taking care of them to liberate from the suffering of samsara. So whoever has the devotion and whoever has the connection to receive that kind of blessing, it is that the nature. If one does not have the devotion or inclination, then as explained just yesterday, that there is no any other the method. So since we all really need to liberate from the samsara and wants to attain complete enlightenment, then for that, not depending upon a lama, that there is no any other way. Explaining about that lama is precious or important, it is because that is the only path through which one can really carry through practice. And other than that, if there is another path, then not necessarily it has to be explained in this way. All the past, present, future Buddha, that there is no any single Buddha who is not just depend or relying upon the Lama.
better below the dead and the Jesus on the log is on the Toligi, Sonji Komotoya, that mother.
So that whatever the teachings and instructions that one could receive from the lamas, that oral transmission, and then carrying through that practice that which attains enlightenment, it is not like just oneself studying and reading books and then just going through those practice that attaining enlightenment. Just till now, it never really happened.
Soon to us, Pemati Kebachimbo, Chetanji, Lomboti, Jakasan, Lawyer now, Terry and Rome to soon to us.
Even it is explained that someone who is very, very great scholar, that who has memorized about like one huge heavy luggage of that elephant could carry, and that much text that even one have memorized, not necessarily one could attain enlightenment.
Nearly done the mangote, Lami to this log wrong Jilla Kaguremato, wrong Pocos in the nearly done the wrong Jilla Kadu.
So through the blessing of the Lama, that one can just realize and recognize the absolute true nature of mind. Without that, there is no any other just way. It is not that I'm just explaining or I'm just expressing all this. It is part of that all the lamas that how one receives this teaching and transmission. According to that, it is been taught. I'm just here pretending, just giving you some teaching, but I don't have any lamas, quality or anything else. Maybe you are thinking when I talked about lama, then maybe just talking about myself. What I am just explaining is that all the lamas, the transmission and teaching, and then the like a story that what all the lamas just used to explain. So whatever that I explained to you, that not just getting too much conceptualized, try to believe and understand as that all the just lamas in the previous just given all these teachings or instructions. Me that having some just realization or that wisdom or any kind of just practice at all. Tomorrow what it may happen, I don't know, and even this evening what is going to happen, I'm not sure, and even next year what it may happen, I don't know. So if oneself does not have that power, then expressing about the lama's quality, that there is nothing to mention. Lama said, "Kondi kebagin pe masike santi ko drobar sepala lama yon tawaji matena de langa meres." But anyway, if one does not depend upon a just a qualified master, then to attain enlightenment, there is no any other way. The lama there, this soon wrong dai lama yimba namba ngurun bochi. So that it is, as it is explained, that the true nature as one's root master, but that which appears in form of Guru Pamasambhava, and who is the condensed nature of all the past, present, future Buddhas.
Tisum Sonji Gundi Dani, the Tatanga Citizen, Tisum Sonji Murumbochi Segundo, Tisum Sonji Divadi, Murumbochi Sundu.
So that the condensed nature of the three times Buddha, that as we have these prayers where we say the nature of the three times Buddha, so in that way just one have to understand.
And this
is seven-line prayer that which is not taught by Guru Pamasambhava, but it is just expressed out by all the Buddhas, as I explained you before. Many countless eons before that, all the Buddhas that expressing this seven-line prayer, and then there happened the Guru Pamasambhava's birth. And according to this, our world, that to the northwest in the just Milky Lake, where that many hundred thousands of Dakinis subjugating to Guru Pamasambhava, and then in that way Guru Pamasambhava just born. So in this way, and that just if one do, and Guru Pamasambhava is the just contents of the three root deities. And all the Dhamma protectors is also there just as display of the Guru Pamasambhava's enlightened body. In that way, if we just carry through this practice, then that completely enlightened and perfect nature that which we have in ourselves, and that just slowly arise, and then one can attain complete enlightenment. So maybe just you are thinking, oh, that if all this enlightened nature and qualities are there in our just heart, or then we can just do surgery, operation, and take it out, and then we can just have that enlightened quality. So the mind that which is kind of invisible, so there is no way that anyone can do any kind of surgery on that. And when we say the afflicted mind or the obscurations, it is also not something like a kind of piece of black round ball, or that which is something visible. So that the karma somehow it is just kind of bound there, just naturally, which is just there existing. And the more practice we do, and that much we could purify our obscurations, and then according to that we can give rise to our own enlightened nature. That does not really depend upon the object, it is depend upon just each and every individual oneself. So we say that, oh, I did, just a practice about this, deity, and I did lots of, supplication prayer, and just even know any kind of sign or anything is happening. So it is that, oneself could not become capable. It is not that, the object, the deity.
Penor
And even we just carry through practice of the deity, and then we do, have all this doubt, or maybe I can accomplish with that, or maybe not, with all this kind of doubt, still we, do the practice. We never do without any just, doubt.
Samjile, Sanjile Sarvatana, Samjile Jerejila Sarvatana, Samjile Dramala Sarvatana, not to the throne to give us.
And that how we just get conceptualized, just thinking that, oh, maybe it is better to, pray to Buddha, or maybe just to Tara, or maybe to, other deity. In that way, we are just, too much conceptualizing in this way. And especially many people just think if we do a practice on female deity, maybe more faster result. And then the males, they might think that, oh, just if I do a kind of male deity, kind of raffle, maybe I could have the result faster. If one just really know how to think properly, then that all these are just one in the absolute nature. There is no any difference that based on those blessings. Even that Tibet, they are just kind of saying that the Tibetans try to practice 100 deities which could not just accomplish one, and in India that they practice one deity and accomplish everything. For example, like even in India, that like a Manjushri, deity just getting through practice and accomplishing, like that, many of them who just get it through, like one deity. In Tibet, because of grateful deed of Guru Padmasambhava, there is so many different sadhanas and practices on many deities. So that is why they just try one deity, another, but still just maybe very few. Most of them that still could not really get actualized with the deities. But in general, as a Tibetan, that there is no any single one who is not doing practice, that everybody will do some practice. These days, not really sure, but before, that the child, when they were just born, and when they start just saying Papa, Mama, and then they instantly know how to chant Om Mani Padme Hum. So, in this way, it is just very important to know that all the deities are of one, just reality or nature. But if one have kind of specific inclination towards this deity, such as like Guru Padmasambhava or Tara or Avalokiteshvara, then according to that, one wants to do that practice, one can just carry through that. And that deity, if one try to understand that is the contents of all the deity, that way it is more beneficial. So especially just getting through the wrathful deities, if one does not stabilize, then also there can be difficulties. So it is basically that the wrathful deities, through great compassion and loving kindness, that which in a way kind of manifested in form of the wrathful deity from the just nature of the emptiness and then the compassion, then it is something good. Then in that way, if one just get it through the practice of the wrathful deity, still there is some power or benefit. Otherwise, if one just carry through practice with the wrathful deity, with a kind of ordinary afflicted mind, then there are just problems. So these are the just the like a history or that the nature of those explanations. So that today actually this the second year doctrines teaching or instruction, but that we will do after the empowerment this afternoon. So this morning first we carry through this Rinzin Juba talk or practice.
Okay.